Sharks. I'm Arya.
And I'm Tasha.
We're seeking $200,000 for a 10% stake in our business. Sharks, we all know that great food makes for even better days, and we can all use more of those. That's why we created
Wellingtons. Sharks, a traditional beef Wellington is a filet mignon wrapped in a flaky puff pastry. It's a mouth-watering, luxurious dish. Question is, have any of you ever tried making a beef Wellington? If you have, you'd know that it's incredibly complicated and time-consuming, which is why most people only have it at a restaurant or on a special occasion. We thought there has to be a simpler way to enjoy our favorite dish at home. So we set out to create Wellingtons, incredible frozen beef Wellingtons shipped directly to you.
We do the legwork on a traditional beef Wellington, so you don't have to spend the time prepping or reading a difficult recipe. We prep,
you bake. Here we have our classic full-size beef Wellington, which we prepare in our commercial kitchen here in Los Angeles. All you have to do is pop it in the oven for 35 minutes and boom, you're ready to serve.
We've pretty much wellified all your favorite dishes. We have our classic beef welly, our cheeseburger welly, our breakfast welly, and our hazelnut chocolate welly.
My personal favorite.
We also have our new bite-sized line. We have the buffalo chicken welly bites and our cheeseburger welly bites.
Oh, wow.
So Sharks, are you ready to join us and get wellified?
Sharks, time to get some wellies in your bellies.
Love it, love it, love it. Welcome back, super entrepreneurs, and welcome to the Joe Pardo Show. If you're not familiar, we break down and these pitches for educational purposes, and right out the gate, like, tons of product, which could be a good or bad thing, depending on how far they are along in their journey to grabbing a audience, a customer base, and having them reorder. So we gotta like find out what's the reorders like. What are they getting? Are they trying to go after the frozen food section at the restaurants, or at the restaurants, at the supermarkets and stuff? And if so, how far have they been able to grab market share? Because obviously anything that goes into a supermarket is highly competitive, because that space, everything has to pay rent. That's my motto, right? Everything pays rent. You have square footage that you pay for per the dollar per square foot, and anything you put in there has to be giving you a return on investment, an ROI. So if you're not getting that return on investment, if you're not getting the turns on that, meaning that you're selling it and then replenishing for that space that you're allotting to it, what are you doing, right? You have stuff gathering dust. That's not good. So we want to stay away from that. So then you take that and you hyper focus it into the frozen food section, and holy cow, it's extremely competitive, because now that square footage isn't just square footage, it's electricity, it's maintenance on those freezers, it's all those costs that go along with it, and competing with some of the biggest brands in the world in a microcosm of a frozen food section. So we'll see if they're going that route. Maybe it's just direct to customer. If that's the case, look, they're asking for a $2 million valuation. You generally, with a CPG or a consumer packaged goods or a consumable, you want to not necessarily get it at its peak. I could see a lot of people wanting to eat this up. Of course, this sounds like it's going to be a very pricey frozen item, and I'm really curious about the frozen beef, because, like, generally speaking, you know, the best beef that you can get isn't necessarily frozen. It's like cold but not frozen, and how long will it stay for, and all those questions come into play. But anyway, we're gonna check out their website, social media at the end, as well as feature one of your comments from down below in the super community at the end of the video.
We would love to hear your feedback. Thank you.
Are you veganish today, or not vegan, Mark?
Is it good? You like it? We tried really hard.
So, guys, I'll have you know that Chef Wonderful makes beef Wellington, and I must attest to one fact you were correct on. It is extremely difficult and time-consuming.
It is.
Michael, what do you think? Really good.
You love it?
Shark Tank.
Great, not good.
I'm so happy to hear that.
So, let's get into economics. By the way, that's delicious.
Ooh.
Let's just take us right through the number one seller. Has got to be the classic welly.
For sure.
Right?
Yes.
So we sell the classic welly for $35.
That's
Oh.
Our food costs,
Wow.
including our kitchen labor, is $9.41.
And when you say you sell for $35, is it all direct to consumer? Where are you selling it?
So we actually sell on Goldbelly and more recently on our own website. So now we're selling direct to consumer. We
Gotta
You sell
be.
most of it now, or all of it?
We still have
About
a majority of our
60%.
business is on Goldbelly,
Yeah.
Especially during the holidays.
Am I gonna look really dumb when I ask what Goldbelly is?
It's
Yeah, I
like
don't.
Postmates, but with overnight shipping.
It's all direct to consumer.
So on Goldbelly, they sell a 4-pack of the classic wellies for $169.
Wow.
Does that include shipping?
That includes shipping to the customer.
Yep.
So for the 4-pack on your website,
It's
$140.
$140.
Yeah.
And our cost on it is about $37.
Okay.
Plus shipping.
Plus $27 shipping.
Right.
Yeah.
Plus $9 for the box and dry ice.
Are you trying to move away from Goldbelly onto your own website for all of your orders? Is that your goal?
That's kind of that's the goal. We were thinking about going straight into the grocery stores and go national and try to get to 1,200 stores, but I just think it's premature
There
for
is
that.
competition.
The competition, we already talked about that, right? But the other aspect of this is, yeah, shipping's expensive, but $35 for a beef Wellington, like, it's been a long time since I've had a beef Wellington. Not super big fan of it, but I've had it like a couple times. I feel like for $35, like, I would probably pay around $45 if I was at a restaurant and it was made fresh. So at $35 with their $9 cost, that probably does not include the shipping. I too had never heard of Goldbelly myself either. But $169 for a 4-pack, that's a pricey meal. But I'm not going to say it's not worth all the shipping and everything like that. If for 30 minutes of baking and you got yourself a high quality meal that, assuming it tastes great, like the Sharks are saying, because being a frozen and all that, I'm curious what the shelf life is again.
What are your sales?
Last year we did $313,000 in sales. About $240,000 of that was Goldbelly.
Are you making any money?
No, last
How
year
much did you lose?
we lost $260,000.
So you really need to shift this direct to consumer from your own site, or you'll never make money.
Exactly.
So guys, I can't do your deal. I'll tell you why. I also sell sous vide, including prime rib and filet mignon, lots of other meats on QVC as Chef Wonderful.
Okay.
I'm your competitor.
Yeah.
Wow,
You're not
you
going to try
have
to do wonderful wellies, are you?
Better not, Kevin.
you have to change your business model. You really do. You'll never make money under this structure, but good luck to you. I'm out.
Thank you.
And I mean, to come in for a $2 million valuation, I mean, when you lost $260,000 last year or total, either way, it's going to be a real tough sell to get to a $2 million valuation with that. And Chef Wonderful probably was your ticket. I think it's going to be real tough from here on out to get a deal, unless you're talking $200,000 for, like, I don't want to say 50% because that seems like a lot, but taking a flyer on it, I think that's where you're headed. Now, given the Shark Tank effect, they're probably gonna have a ton of sales tonight. Gonna do great. Maybe they'll be able to get rid of their Goldbelly, but that reorder is so important, right? For them to get an order and then get more orders on the back of the Shark Tank wave.
Guys, I think you have tremendous potential, but I don't think it's working. You need to turn this into your own direct-to-consumer business. I think the business is just so young and so small, and for that reason, I'm out.
Thank you, Michael.
We appreciate your time.
This is a hard business, and you're in between, where you have a great product, but it's really expensive to ship. You've got to find a different way to sell, seriously. Whether it's going to event services, whether it's working up with party planners, because otherwise you're never going to find a way to scale. So for those reasons, I'm out.
Yeah.
So, thank you, Mark. We actually just closed our first PO with a food service business. I think the food service business is actually going to be a really good route
That's
for
your
us.
best business, yeah.
Yeah, so it's a
Could you
72-unit
give me
hotel.
an example of what that is?
Yeah, so for this hotel in particular, the product that's going to resonate with their customer base is the Welly Bites, and they want to do about 200 units. The POs for 200 units at 2 hotels to start per month, and that's just just to get started.
Make sure you guys get rooms at that hotel and all your friends, and you go and buy all the bites, right?
Exactly. Yeah, I think that'll work.
Hell yeah, control your own destiny, right? You've done that, right?
Of course, gotta get it started. Of course.
Listen,
Yeah, you do. That's. I mean, hey, that's not a bad idea. I mean, you already lost $260,000. What's another couple $1,000s to make it? Make it go. That's yeah. I mean, looking at the legit the numbers a little bit closer, like 169 for 4-pack is it definitely is going to be tough to make money when it's costing you 27 plus 9. So what is that? 36 to get there, to have it delivered. That it's costing just as much as the product is selling for, or just about what the product is selling for to have it delivered, and that is just not feasible to most people, especially now. I mean, again, I feel like if I wanted beef Wellington, I would go to a restaurant and probably pay $40 and actually not have to cook it myself on top of that.
You guys, everything here was great. The problem for me is when I'm an investor in something, I feel I have to be passionate not only about the people, but also about the product. I eat meat, but I don't eat very much meat. So I wish you guys both good luck, but I'm sorry, I'm out.
May I ask you what you're looking for in a shark?
we're looking for a
support. We're
partnership.
looking for a partner.
To do what specifically?
We need mentors.
Access to distribution channels. Co-packers, we really want you to invest in our own operational setup.
I'm kind of on the fence about it. I'm in a lot of food businesses, but I'm not sure I can deliver what you need, honestly. I've gone the co-packing route. We've had as many disasters as we've had successes. I feel almost like building a food business is try everything. It's not an accurate business by any means.
You have two passionate founders right here. I think
And we're ready to
we can work
learn
together.
Yeah.
Here comes
We need
45%.
mentorship. And we're ready.
I think I'm going to pass on this. I'd like to feel like I'm making such a difference to my partners, and I do. But I'm afraid I might disappoint you, so I'm going to say I'm out.
Okay. Thank you.
Hey, at least she's being
Thank you
honest.
for giving
luck,
us your
guys.
Thank you, guys.
That was amazing.
Thank you, guys.
Take care.
Take care.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you. I think they're just a little scared, I'm not gonna lie. But we're a young company and we're not playing it safe and we're ready to take risks. And I'm excited to see what the future has in store for us and Wellingtons.
Yeah.
My old company, GSI Commerce, we were in the business. We ran Godiva's business, and it is hard, to Mark's point, from a shipping perspective. But it's just, I look at this and say, for every one of these, there might be 5 successful businesses that are more than $100 million that sell these type of products, and I think 99% don't work, and so I just think it's too hard. Wow. And Kevin, you make those?
I make them.
I mean, I can't make toast, so you're killing
No, I can make them. It's all day. You spend all day making this. I mean, this is a crazy
My
dish.
God, is it good?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to give it a try. So let's check out their website here. I mean, it looks delicious. I mean, this kind of I guess the one on the right kind of reminds me of the quesadilla burger from Applebee's. But apparently it's been featured in a couple of QVC is one of the places it's been featured. An American Idol, which is kind of odd. So for $150, you get 2 personal beef Wellingtons, 2 cheeseburger Wellingtons with jalapenos, 2 breakfast Wellingtons, 2 breakfast Wellingtons. So you get 4 breakfast Wellingtons. Am I reading that right? 2 truffle horseradish, cream sauce, 2 savage sauces, and free order of burger bites, 15 pieces, which this picture doesn't even show that. So they should have had that added for this picture. But for $150, that doesn't sound bad. I'm kind of curious. Are they? You can, and I saw that $20 shipping on $50 plus free shipping on $150. So you get free shipping on that. God, there's plus. Let's see. Is the 20% off? So subscribe now for an exclusive 20% off expires 10/17. So what's today? Today is the 13th. So you get, I wonder if that 20% off includes for this, though you probably wouldn't qualify for free shipping at that point. But servings is for 6 people. 2 beef Wellingtons, 2 cheeseburger Wellingtons, 2 breakfast. So I wonder if the picture's wrong, because this only says 2 breakfast Wellingtons, not 2 and 2 breakfast Wellingtons. Yeah, you get a King Beef Wellington for $180. Whew, man, that is, there better be some really good beef. Let's check out their on Facebook. They got 9 reviews, 3.0 stars, 438 followers, not 395 likes. So Shark Tank, little bit of engagement as per usual, what we see with Facebook. Over on Instagram, we got 5,892 followers and quite a bit more engagement going on over there, which is good to see. For people that want to see food, that does look really good. Oh, there you go. Put some ice cream on that Nutellington. Yeah, I guess that's Nutellington. Over on TikTok, got 723 followers, 28,000 likes. That's pretty sweet there. Anyway, I'd love to have you both come on for an interview. Just drop a comment down below. We'll make that happen. I like this one from Slam Jam Blades. Good video, man. I like your camera setup and personality. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I appreciate you being a part of the super community and watching these videos and learning along with us. As far as camera setup, it's just a Sony A5100. The lens I'm currently using is a 16-70 Zeiss f4 lens at f4, and this is my studio. Arcade games in the back, hats down here, and for anyone who doesn't know, that's Nick Cage in a banana peel behind me. Just type that into Google and you'll find Nick Cage in a banana peel. Anyway, real quick on the topic of beef, I had over last weekend, I was on vacation with my wife. We were down in Disney World, and I got to go to the California Grill, which is at the top of the Contemporary. I got to try Wagyu beef. I gotta say, I was quite underwhelmed by the Wagyu beef. It was just okay. Like, I don't think it justified the extra money that it cost to get it, because it's like a 3-course meal there, and it was like a $47 upcharge. And I was like, I'm here, it's our anniversary, why not? I'll try it. And I was like, it was fine. I mean, I'm not the biggest of beef fans to begin with, but it was fine. What was really good was the kimchi rice that I guess had some Wagyu beef shaved into it. That was really, really, really good. Like, I could have had a whole bowl of just that. That was good. But yeah, I'm not the biggest of beef fans to begin with. And I think I realized, it took me trying, quote unquote, like the best beef to realize that, like, I really love ribeye steaks. And that's pretty much it. Fillets, I don't really care for anymore. I just don't. It's just pretty much, if it's not a ribeye, I'm just meh about it. So I think it's important for you to recognize what you really love and go for that, rather than getting stuff that's like, yeah, it's cool or whatever, but it's not really lighting you up. And yeah. Anyway, take care and go be super, and go Phils. I didn't say that in the first video, but go Phils.